Hey, there we are. Good morning. Welcome to the CR&E Morning Brew. It is October the 2nd. October already, guys. How about that? There's a nice little October scene for you. A couple of GP38s, dash 2s, with a gondola train. And for you guys that are fans of the caboose, this one's for you as well. There you go. How about that? How about that for the first thing on a Thursday morning? Ah! Well, yeah, like I said, so October, my goodness. Where's the year gone? Officially in the fall. Let's see. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. I got James from Dundas Junction. Good morning, James. Chris, Tennessee River. How you doing, Chris? Here's the cookie on the way first. There you go. Chris says won't be able to listen much today. His doctor's appointments on every Thursday. I don't know, Chris. Like I said here, it's just not acceptable, man. Did I get your package yet? I don't know if anything came yesterday in the mail. I'll have to look. But I don't think I got anything yet. Like I said, I didn't check mail yesterday. I got home kind of late after work. Who's watching baseball? I don't know. TRE 2057, good morning. This was he's not watching baseball after the Astros blew it. It's now football season, yeah. Yeah, I'm a college football guy. I like my Buckeyes. No, actually, when you guys first came in, I was just getting things kind of up and running, make sure the cameras were working, and so far so good. You know me and my cameras. Canadian Logistics, Locomotive Logistics, good morning. Those are doing great. Blue Jays still in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Browns fan, so I don't watch the NFL. It's just too painful. Yeah, I do a lot more now. Like I watch Ohio State because they're worth watching. And that's my team. Browns, like I started watching it last week. I watched most of the first half, and I was just like, that's it. That's enough of this. I'll watch the highlights or the lowlights or whatever. But let's see, we leave Saturday morning for 10 days. Family Thanksgiving. Oh, nice. Yeah, so your Thanksgiving is different than ours. I think it is in October then, right? Up there in Canada. Canada. Yeah, the Cleveland baseball team's in it. I guess. I don't know, they're playing Detroit. So we'll see. I hope they win. I don't really care for baseball that much. There will be 20 kilometers north of Kingston for 10 days. Nice. Hey, Jason, Colonel Cottonbelt, how you doing? Hey, man, I totally missed the show Tuesday. I have not had time to go back home and watch it. Jason is doing the fifth Tuesdays. This was his first one, and what a friend, man. I wasn't even there for it. Sorry, buddy. But I'm assuming you did well. I will get back to watching that probably today. But hopefully it all went well. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Stormy Sky, could you please share our live stream link for this Saturday the 4th at 7 p.m. in this chat, if you wouldn't mind. I can or you can. Either way. Let's see if I can find it in here. Let me see. Oh, that's Stormy Sky acrylic painting. That would not be it. I'll find it. Copy link. Sorry, guys. I know this is such amazing content here, but jeez. Somebody probably already put it up, but it took me a while. All right. I gotta fly through this one. Hey, Bernard. Well, who's singing hi, Eddie ho? It's a great morning with Dave's morning CR&E show. I like how you rhyme that. All the good people that most we know. You stay up all night trying to think of that, Bernard. Always watch replay. No problem. So on that live, yeah. A few videos to watch when you get back. Hey, Joe Rader. Sorry, guys. Working with a neighbor today. Won't catch the show. That's all right, Joe. Appreciate you popping in real quick anyhow. I'm already, whatever. She's 20 minutes behind now. Don't work too hard. They can buy you lunch. Let's see here. Got 2 hours back by a press of black rifle where I leave home, so I know my coffee's going to taste good every day. Black rifle is what I'm drinking today. I also like Blackout. I think they're also veteran owned. So yeah, I try to do that much as possible. Hello, Andy. Oh, lights on. Let's go. I'm trying, man. I'm really I'm really sluggish today, man. Ray Ron, good morning. Shoving platform, yeah. Hey, there's Fred. Good morning, Fred. Yeah, I thought maybe just because I don't usually run cabooses, so I figured I'd throw one up there today for the hell of it. Why not? Southwest Railroad. Good morning. There's John Skullkill. Morning, John. Happy birthday, John. I guess I figure eventually they'll actually get your birthday if they just keep saying it. My hogs do moving forward with Bobby P back at the helm. Yeah, they got kind of beat up on Notre Dame last week. Sunbelt. Good morning, Anthony. CNCP Great Lakes Division. Good morning. There's Ray Burleson. How you doing? Good morning. Wilmer was the only one who watched all the way through. Steve was there at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got into doing stuff, and I know it was done here. It was already over. Hey, Derek. Good morning. Trying to catch up there because I'm way behind. Lee, good afternoon. Hey, I'm on a railroad show. Good morning. What's happening there? You see it. I'm trying to catch up in the chat. It's the usual. I think people will be disappointed if I was actually caught up. There's that link. I got that posted for you on a stormy sky. So it's going to be this coming Saturday. Check that out. So I'm going to do a live stream. You are welcome. Let's see. Chris has to go. See you, Chris. Yeah, you got to get that fixed up, man. Don't mess around with that shit. Hey, Vicar Evans, how have you been? Good to see you. 87 Steel Mill Modeling, good morning to you as well. There you go. Hey, Todd Armstrong, how are you? Yeah. Every day's a glorious day to be alive. One day on this earth is a good one. Morning, Dave. Can't stay, but wanted to stop in and say howdy to everyone. All right, Wilmer, that's okay. Good to see you. Hope everything's well. Okay, where am I at? Come on. HO, bromine, tank car builders kicking your butt. Yeah. I give you a lot of credit for doing it. Never tackled like trying to build like a car or anything like that, or anything too elaborate of any kind, whether it be a car, building, whatever. But hi there, Wesley. How are you this morning? Good morning to you. Earning blowout needed to happen or coaching change wouldn't have happened. Rumors that Saban visited Fayetteville yesterday, but you know how rumors go. Yeah, I mean, Bill Cowher is going to be taking over the Browns for 20 years now. You go by rumors. I don't know if he wants to get back into coaching or not, but it might not be a bad move, for you guys. And he was a great coach at one time. I think he's doing like analysis stuff now, isn't he? Like on the ESPN or something, like one of those shows. If I'm not mistaken. Hey, this is the first Thursday I don't have to do anything. That's why I'm here. Oh, good. Thank you. Glad you decided to spend a little time here with me and us. So I appreciate that. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's like it still boggles my mind. I mean, I'm glad. I love doing the show. I'm always grateful you guys are here. But it's still, the fact that you guys want to come here and hang out and listen to me ramble on and be behind in the chat every Thursday. It's humbling, very humbling. So thank you. As always, thank you. So these two locomotives I'm running around. These are those Athearn DCC ready. What do they call them? Silent. I don't know how they label it, but they have a speaker already in it, and you just kind of drop the decoder in and program it. And I got one of them about, I don't know, a few months ago, and then they had a good sale on them again. And so I picked up a second unit. And I already had a decoder for it, so I just went ahead and used it. Plugged it in, and I hardwired in a couple capacitors as a keep alive, like I did with the first one, and it run pretty good. So I can find is it this one? There we go. Yeah, so they're not bad little units. I like them. Run smooth. It's Athearn. You know, they're not overly detailed. Now I did 3D print some. I had a couple left over here. What I do with them? Some MU hoses. Because like I said, they're pretty plain Jane as far as details go. And there's one. And two left. So each one takes four. I put two in the front, two in the back. Whether you'll be able to see them or not is another story. One of that train show this weekend at Berea. So anybody, if they're heading over there, anybody, let me know. Can meet up and hang out. But if it will focus, I don't know. Maybe. Son of a gun. Anyways, you get the gist of it. MU hoses, nothing overly fancy. But yeah, I 3D printed those, and thanks to Jim Tedesco for finding me that file and helping me out with that. And added those on. There's the last view of them. You kind of see them down there underneath the ditch ledge. You can see the two in the front there. Try and emergency stop it. I get too much momentum and it would have rolled right through. Yeah, I'll go back to the other camera and see if we can get a better look at them. Get the right one? Yeah, maybe you'll get a look at the back one. I'll see if I can move them up enough when we get to that point. But anyways, I'm even further behind in the chat. There's Thomas. How you doing, Thomas? I've been chatting. We hope the weather is as good as it has been lately for a trip to Ohio in a month. Yeah, me too. You know, it's November. It could go either way. You know, hope at least it's dry. I hope not raining or anything like that. Doubt there'll be any kind of snow that early, but rain is always a possibility. All right, well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully it's something good. It's a big day today. So hopefully it's something exciting for you. Sounds like it. Thank you. I'm not sure who's restoring it. I think I did hear something about that. Trying to slow these down so we can try to get a look at those MUOs. I don't know if we'll get it. So you can't really zoom in. You kind of can see them on the back of the front one and right there on the front of the second one. Anyway, I'm kind of proud of them. I don't know. You know, they're not overly special, but I think it adds just a little bit, details. I didn't go with like cut levers or any of that because that's just kind of out of my wheelhouse. Uh, oh, thanks. Yeah, when they work, it's great. It's not always the case. Hi, Dan Reed. I got off my day job conference call. Oh, awesome. Hey, Dan, are you going to the train show on Saturday in Berea? If you want to shoot me an email or a text or whatever, and we can meet up. My wife might go with me. I'm not sure though. Details West or Details Associates makes a super detail kit for those locomotives. Yeah, that is. Yeah, they're cheaper locomotives, and I had already spent enough money. By the time you add a decoder in, you're right up there with more of a baseline DCC installed locomotive. You know, so wasn't looking to go too much more. Probably not overly expensive, but I had the ability to print those, so I went with it. Maybe I'll look into it for like some of the other details. It's these eyes and these hands that make that kind of stuff really hard to do. So one thing I do want to look for this weekend, I got to remember. I'm going to tell my wife so she reminds me. Need to find some new tweezers, and I beat the shit out of my tweezers to the point where I don't know what I do to them. I get them to where they don't close right, no matter how I try to bend them and stuff. I just beat them up too much. I use them for the wrong things, probably. You know what I mean? To pry things open and whatever. And so I ruin them, and it's time for some new ones. Then I'm going to Brew. I'd like to meet up. Perfect. Perfect. It'll be fun. Full of Details West and Details Associate Parks. I never got into all that stuff. I don't know. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. There's some of the projects I haven't gotten to yet. Mostly horns. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's my favorite time of year in the fall. I even sent in Soundtracks had a contest for fall photos, and I didn't win, but that's okay. I sent a shot in anyways, and it was fun. It was fun. Something to do, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I do like fall. I don't hate winter, but I don't like how long winter is. It could definitely be shorter. Yeah. I had a horn missing on something. So I ordered some horns off of. I don't know if it was Detail West or what, but I think I had one or two horns left. It was like a 3-pack or something. Some odd number. This one's riding handles and hinges and a scratch built barn door. No, it's okay. That's like, I mean, I'm sure you could buy the whole kit with, the lift rings and grab irons and all that stuff, but which is great. But I don't have the patience for that or like I said, my hands are so big and I don't know. Think about fall and winter, I'll get more time to work on your layout. That's true. We all tend to hibernate more when the weather's rough. Yeah, temperature and stuff. This may have been addressed, but has anyone ever used the magnetic MU cables or brake lines? No, I have not, but those are really pretty cool. Um, the oh wow, Jason, that's cool. Is that a wood kit? These are those barn doors he was talking about. He added the handles on the hinges too. That's pretty cool. Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, that takes a lot of patience. Oh, that's a kit? No kit, all scratched. Okay. I guess I meant, was it made? Did you scratch it out of wood? It looks like wood. There you did a hell of a job on that weathering. What's the word of this month? How much around? That's awesome, James. We're all glad you are. Yeah, handles made from. I don't want any. I gotta drive in it for work. Yeah, I used to when I was a truck driver. I used to do a lot of driving in it, but not as bad now. Like I said, I work a mile away from home, so I don't do much driving to get to work, anyways. You know, and there was always, even when I was driving, I wanted to stay like no more than a half an hour commute each way. So scaled 1x2s painted black for the barn. Entering the photo contest from K&W. No, I just saw the post. I have to watch it and see um, what it is and what he needs you to do. So, yeah, I probably will. I like that channel. That he does good work. So is this guy. Hey, Dave. How you doing? I was just watching your whole striping your roads. That thing's cool. I don't want to go back. I must have missed that somewhere when you installed that road system. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I was cringing every time you put a line. Every time you lifted that ruler to go to the next section with the painted lines, because I've made that mistake before and smudged them all over, made a mess. I end up using the highways and byways striping, but just like, what do you call it, like pin striping I've used. A little easier for me to not make them as big of a mess, but I never tried like those fine paint markers. It's a good idea. Hey Floyd, how you doing, Floyd? I think I finally caught up. How about that? It took me like a half an hour, but I think I got there. So we should have. Hey Curly, how you doing, Curly? Happy belated birthday. Um, so I've been doing some painting underneath the layout, underneath the upper level. I don't have any cameras on it, but where's that camera at? Not that one. We see underneath here, it's all wood. Well, it's been bothering me from day one. Also, I was just watching a video where I think I'm going to move these lights a little bit too, closer to the inner edge, towards the fascia, because they are just kind of ugly. And they hang down too far. I'm going to kind of put them through all those holes just to neaten it up. Smooth liner covered up with road patches. And there you go. Jelly roll paint markers, great tools. Look at this deco fabric. It's like a rust brown kind of color. I use it on my wheels. I like those. They're not very, not necessarily very fine of a marker. They're a very fine marker. I don't know how to word that. Even Scenic paint markers are even a must for the monorail guys. Yeah. Nah, Dave did a great job on it, man. He didn't have any kind of mess or anything. How you feeling there, Curly, today? I want to go back to this other camera. You might be able to see it. If I can find the right camera. There we go. I can move it a little bit. I get nervous every time I move my cameras because then they want to cut out on me. All right, so if you look down the line there, underneath the climb, you see where it's all wood. But about halfway through the scene, you can see it's like a light blue, like my background. So I'm going underneath and painting all that wood. I'm trying to hide it a little bit because it's driving me crazy that you can see it so much. I don't know why I didn't think to do that before I did all this scenery and everything, and I should have done that right out of the gate, and I didn't do it. They got all these wires and stuff to go around, and it's a real pain in the neck. So that's what's been taking up a lot of my time because I do have a backdrop. If you look straight down there, where this backdrop ends in the corner, I do have more backdrop to continue with. But you see the climb kind of cuts right down the wall and kind of angles down to the right. So I have to kind of cut the backdrop to go above and below the climb. Which I'm really not looking forward to doing. Because, you know, I don't want to mess up my backdrop. But I figured if I painted that climb and all that wood sky blue, it would sort of maybe look a little better, maybe hide it a little bit, might blend in better when I do get the backdrop up there, rather than just plain wood and or doing it in like black. I figured the blue would maybe kind of blend in better. Dwight says he had the chills yesterday afternoon and all night and was shivering. That's not good, man. What's going on with you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to switch this camera back to this one, maybe. There, we'll go with that one. Still haven't caught up with everyone's channel. Jason, have you dialed in any big blows or verandas, meaning good sound and details? Good angle the backdrop from the fascia to the wall, and thereby covering the spot you want. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about that. I've thought about taking the backdrop and bringing it straight down in front of the climb and just, making it removable in some areas in case I have a derailment or something. But the way I did the main line, it's kind of underneath that climb. So I kind of really can't do it. I can, but I'd be tearing up a lot of stuff to make that happen. I guess yes, I could. Locomotive yet. Um, it's really complicated. Maybe I'll do a video on it. And it's really complicated. The way the tracks are underneath it, and then like the passing siding is too close to, like, say if I wanted to put the backdrop in front of that and just hide the main line. I thought about that, but then I'm looking at like clearance on the other tracks, so I'd have to move all those tracks, and it's just not worth it. I think the solution will be just fine. It's just a matter of doing it because it's going to be kind of tough to cut it and make it look right, and then get the upper part, the cut off part above to match up enough. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I thought about taking. Oh, geez, thanks. Appreciate that. There's still some detail work I could do on that scene, but the water's so dirty, dusty. It gets so dusty down there. I don't know why, but it does. Oh, I just feel like running some gondolas. I haven't run them in a while, like just a train full of them. I got some others too, but I didn't put them all out. I just put a few. I like those two little Jeeps, man. I think that's going to make a nice little local. I don't think it's so much the numbers as the gravity. Seems the older we get, the more gravity sucks. Yeah, it does. Jeez. You're not wrong there. CCB Jason. Oh, Colonel Conda. Is there a soundtrack decoder that will work on DC? They all work on DC. You just have to enable it via CV settings. You probably don't get all the functions because it's DC compared to DCC, but well, no, just didn't get my notification again this morning. You should just set it in your calendar every Thursday, Steve. Come on, man. Anthony, those guys will be in Death Star November 1st. What guys? Rami would be the best route to use on DC. It will act as DCC locomotives via Bluetooth on DC power. There's on a new property next week. Buckle up. Yeah. Well, good. Congratulations. Nobody cares about the property. We can't wait to see the new train room. I don't say we don't care about the new property. We're more concerned with the new train room. Yeah. Are you coming up to Berea this weekend, Steve? For the show or no? Yeah, let me know if you do. Or if you are. Soundtracks, yeah. I like soundtracks. Like all my scale train stuff has ESU, obviously. We've had this conversation before. Because of the fact that they come with it, and by the time I buy it as DCC ready, and I have to change the board and everything out, and put a soundtracks decoder, it just ends up being cheaper to go with what they have, even with their new ridiculous pricing. But I do install soundtracks and anything I install, and I haven't really installed ESU. I don't know that it'd be any different for the most part, other than the programming and stuff. I do have a low programmer. If you're going to have any significant amount of ESU decoders, I would recommend. Yeah, that sounds nice. You won't be up, okay? Oh, okay. Well, that kind of stuff got to come first, so I understand. Would have been nice to see you, but I get it. Yeah, I'll be baking chocolate chip cookies for the event on November 1st at Deschler. Oh, good. I like chocolate chip cookies. Do I need chocolate chip cookies? That's another story. Dead real batteries yet. Well, I'm surprised that it hasn't gone to that sooner. Maybe the technology just wasn't there yet. But I mean, 100%. Yeah. Well, I'm just not going to change out anything. I probably could have put Blue Namis in these, but I mean, I already have everything wired up for DCC and that, so it's not that big a deal. The Blue Nami. I mean, I guess like if you were to go to a club layout or something like that, maybe it'd be different. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure his wife's going. My wife is going to go, and you know, yeah, yeah. My wife's dragging me to some Polish festival Friday after I get out of work. Or oh, what the hell's the name of the church? Saint Stanislaus or something like that. I can't think of the name of it. It's kind of a weird name. So I'm looking forward to it though. I have more dirt like a building or shop for me. Can't have enough. Yeah, yeah, and he's been selling me his used tsunami tunes as he switches out. He's been offering them up to me. I bought a few of them so far. So, Marine Division Director models SN3 and runs dead rail with tsunami. Nice. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I'm not going to change out anything I already have, unless it's like some. If I'm going to change the decoder anyways, it'd be something to look into. The nice thing with the Bunami is you don't have to use it as like a Wi-Fi kind of thing. My kryptonite, yeah, it's good stuff. Oh, you sold most of your locomotive air specific. Okay. I sold a lot of my stuff as well for the same reason. However, I did not. There was some that I just couldn't bear to part with. Nope, did it again. This back again. I can reach that one from where I'm sitting. So. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think it's pretty much a consensus that for my layout, anyways, most people do like the bridge scene. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of other topography scenes. Um, this is obviously you can see the bridge there in this shot coming off of the bridge, coming out of the valley, river valley. So let's set a battery system up that I can use USB-C to charge the battery up. I think it is possible. Yeah, it only works with DCC throttles. If you're an NCE guy like myself, go to a layout that is DC or Digitrax, you can use your phone instead of using their stuff. That is true because there was the one club I was looking to join a little while ago on the west side of town here, and they use all Digitrax. So I was looking at having to buy. Uh, I don't know if they're wireless or not. I can't remember. This was like right after COVID and all that nonsense. I was looking at having to buy a throttle, which there's a cost to that. It would have been cheaper to buy it back then, and that'd be the only place I would. Oh, thanks, Dan. That'd be the only place that I would really use it at because I use NCE here at the home layout. So yeah, no thanks. He wired up his roundhouse to charge the batteries through the rail. That's cool. Is that what you run, ESU, or is that you just going to that from something else? Video shots with my drone of the bridge in Canova. Just can't find the time to get it edited and loaded up. Nice. I got a little drone somewhere for Christmas one year for my birthday. And I never even took it out of the package. I don't even know where I put it. It was wintertime, so it had to be Christmas or my birthday. So I really don't want to mess with it in the winter. And then totally forgot about it. Every time somebody mentions drones, I think, man, I should dig it out, and then I forget. Hey, D-Rod Daryl, how you doing, Daryl? Frida. Frida's fruit stand, man. That's one of the Walders kits. I don't remember if it's the Lancaster farmhouse or one of their house kits. It's a farmhouse kit. I think they call it the Lancaster, maybe. I'd have to dig out the box from somewhere, but yeah, that's the Walders farmhouse. Yeah, holy smokes. Pappy put out a nice video. Pappy got to go visit him when him and his wife went out to California. A nice little video there of his office layout, and then they went to In-N-Out Burger and hung out there and had dinner. Gets that on Pappy's channel. The buildings placed in the layout, but not decided if they are in their permanent position yet. Yeah, I was just saying to my wife this morning, I got to start moving on some of these things. I said, coming up with some ideas. Um, I have a lot of empty space that needs something, and I need to figure out how I want to lay things out. Southern Pacific Black Widow SD9 arriving today. I'll be messing with it all day. Nice. It's one locomotive I don't have. I have a couple of well cars from them. I think about six maybe? 3 or 6 from Rapido. And no locomotives or anything though. Yeah, Lucy's house kit. Looks very similar. Maybe that's what it is. Walders, man, they just rename everything. Like this is, got wood on it. That may have brick. Like there's how many different versions of everything that they do. They just put a different name on it. Maybe change a couple of little things, but there's Chris. Go home. Morning. With the UPNS merger, they're going to repaint all the NS locos. Yeah, I don't know. Did that merger actually go through? Did they approve it and everything? Or I mean, or are they going to come up with like a completely different paint job if they do? Kind of like CPKCS or whatever the hell that is. I thought UP more or less bought out Norfolk Southern. They're trying to buy them out more so than merge. I mean, basically the same thing, but I don't know. Anthony sent me a video, YouTube video. Anthony Georgia Sunbelt for they reopened that Clinchfield line along the river. They got all flooded out a year or so back, and the Clinchfield Heritage Unit was leading the coal train through there. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of engineering involved in all that, man. That's crazy. That was a crazy disaster. I think people are still down there suffering from all that. And I don't know. That was something. Hey, Bud Flowers, good morning. Well, yeah, I think they got that all open. Then they opened that tunnel there in Baltimore. They made that tunnel bigger and modernized it, and so they can run double stacks through it. That was the name of that tunnel. Yeah. Southwest Railroad, they ran with my road. Feel the same about my Western Pacific. Yeah, modern progress, I guess. So it has to go through CCNSTB, but in the best political climate to do it. Yeah. Well, yeah. Guess we'll see. Last I heard, what's his name that runs CSX said he wasn't interested in any kind of merger with BNSF, but anything's possible. Oh, thanks, Chris. It's be kind of cool to see an occasional UP locomotive come through Ohio. Now they will be everywhere. Yeah. UP, coal drags once in a while. BNSF you see sometimes too. Even CP and CN. That's kind of why I have a little bit of everything on this layout. Yeah, I'm mostly a CSX modeler, but I do have some Norfolk Southern and a couple of Union Pacifics and BNSF. Quite a few CN. I don't run them that much, though. I don't know. I just like them. I got rid of I had two CP units. I got rid of those. SP modeler, do you remember the popular mechanics issue, early 90s with SP locomotives, capturing locomotive exhaust and storing in a tank car? That's interesting. Oh, they do have a new CEO? I didn't hear that. Well, that'd be a horrible scheme. Whatever they come up with those two versions. UNSF's got the worst paint scheme in town. All the cool companies that merged into that, they came up with that scheme. They could have stuck with the great, the Burlington Northern. I like that green, or Santa Fe. They could have stuck with the Super Chief color, the silver and red. That would have been nice. I don't know where they came up with this orange and green or black, whatever the hell it is. I think that was probably from Western Pacific. Was that green or great? Them or Great Northern? One of them was that orange and brown or something, or orange and something. I don't know. I don't see that Huntington Railroad Museum down here donated their big boy to one of the Ohio museums. I did not see that. A 5-digit number. I have a total fallen flag railroad, Southern Norfolk Southern, Central of Georgia, and Savannah, Atlanta. Is that the BN colors? I like that, and I really liked when they had the white faces on them, with a stripe down the nose. That was kind of cool too. See, Daryl, you grew up in the Bay Area. Now we won't hold that against you. Daryl, I'm originally from Northwest Oregon on the West Side Branch. Yeah, they'll all live on your road, yeah. Oh, well. Time will tell. Who knows? We're not going to stop it. We're nobodies. We have no say in any of that. So, you know, it's, other than seeing what they put on the rails, it's not going to affect our lives any. Unless you work for the railroad, I'm getting a hold of the CSX Mountaineer, MNTR. I know initially to put me in contact with the railroad park folks and let them know on our event November 1st. Oh, what is MNTR? CSX MNTR. I'm blanking. Close to the Niles Canyon Railroad. Signal maintainer. Oh, okay. We're nerding out on 4014 with the elephant ears. Never thought I'd see the day. I like that nerding out. Oh, man. Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock and I got things to do. I'm sure you guys have things to do. It's been another fun day. I'll be up next week as well. So next week will be the 9th. 16th, I won't be up. I'm going to talk to Homer, too. I'm going to have to switch my Tuesday. We'll be getting back from England on Tuesday, 21st. So I'm not sure what time that's going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to be alive enough to want to do a live show. So I'm going to talk to the guys on Track Tuesday. No, wait, that'll be no, I'll be fine. I do the 4th week. No, I'll be good. Okay. But I should be good for the 23rd. The 16th, I won't be up in the morning on Thursday. I'll be in England somewhere. The 23rd, I'll be back on. I'll be on the 9th, the 23rd. So I'll see you guys then. I'll see any of you guys that are going Saturday to the train show in Berea. I will be there. I think it opens around 10. Usually I try to get there around opening time, give or take. Email me, text me, whatever. If you're going, let me know. And we can meet up either before, during, after. We head over to Berea to do some rail fanning after. I don't know. I can see if the wife's up for that. If she goes with me. But the Feather River ones, locals for me were the orange, black, and stainless, F3, F7s, GP, and 9s, of course, all the stainless California Zephyrs. That'd be kind of cool to see all that, man. I remember when I was a kid, seeing all the chassis painted stuff up here. And then, that all pretty much disappeared. And yeah, and don't forget to watch that to 7 p.m. Central this Saturday, the 4th. Stormy Sky Rail Productions. So go check that out. I guess Jim Tedesco is going to be doing his normal Thursday night show, 6 p.m. Not sure who's up for the Canadians after that tonight. Maybe Chris will be a go home. I don't know. For Third Rail Thursday. Good to see you, Daryl. Good to see all you guys. He does some nice videos, man. Releasing his full videos. No, because usually he does just like shorter videos. All right, James, if I don't see you or talk to you beforehand, have a good Thanksgiving trip. I will send you a message when I get that package from you. So, like I said, I might have got it yesterday. I haven't checked what came in the mail. N-Scale Dystopia tonight. Okay. 8 o'clock. Thursday on N-Scale Dystopia. This channel. 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern, not Central. All right. Sounds good. Dan, hopefully I'll see you and get to meet you on Saturday, my friend. You guys all have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next time. So, bye for now.